The zombie wanted to keep his brain fresh, so he put it into his empty skull. In the next moment, the world was no longer just black and white. Just a moment ago, a man had lifted his skull, taken out his brain, and soaked it in water. After that, the man immediately went to bed. While the man was sleeping, the zombie sneaked into his house, took the brain out of the water, and put it into his big sack. But the zombie's sack was already full of brains, so he had to put the brain in his pocket. After marking it, he grabbed the sack and hurriedly flew up into the sky. To his surprise, there was a long line of little zombies, all of them delivering brains. It turned out this was the zombies' job. They had to go from house to house every night to collect brains and send them back to heaven for repair. After turning in the brains, they could go home. After a tiring night, the zombie returned to his doorstep, only to find he still had a brain in his pocket. So, he came up with an idea. He opened his cobweb-covered empty skull and put the human brain inside his head. Unexpectedly, the brainwave shocked the zombie. In an instant, the gray world turned into a colorful one. He saw people urinating on the street and, even worse, some openly robbing others. Frightened, the zombie quickly took out the brain, and the world turned back to its original state. But then he put the brain back in again, trying over and over to figure out if the humans were just asleep or if they were dead. After repeated checks, he was so scared that he threw away the brain and ran back home. He curled up inside, thinking. At that moment, even the gentle and well-behaved mice turned into fierce and terrifying monsters. Frightened, the zombie jumped out of the window. He found a toilet brush to clean his now dirty skull. Just then, a human came out to take out the trash. But in the zombie's eyes, the person looked like a killer with a weapon. The zombie dropped the toilet brush and ran away. He then bumped into a passerby. He tried to help the person up, but the passerby was so scared that he kept backing away. Suddenly, a car sped by. In a panic, the zombie pushed the passerby out of the way. As a result, the zombie lost an arm. He awkwardly shook his broken arm and then quickly disappeared from the human sight. He made his way to the rooftop of a high-rise building. Suddenly, a butterfly landed on his hand. Looking at everything around him, the zombie felt that the world seemed a little warmer. He reattached his arm, picked up the brain he had dropped, and decided to become a superhero who would save the world.